It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 16 carries, 52 yards.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
A nice throw there for the first down, and this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, 4, 5, 6 years old and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's gone from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Looking to throw. McDermott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Operating from the gun, McDermott.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with first and goal. Back to throw. McDermott. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's where the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
Well, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Rodgers to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
The Jets at 7-3 now on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's down right around field after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Back to Stevenson on 1st down.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Rodgers.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch. And this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
One more time with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw on 2nd down, McDermott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, McDermott. They try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
That's taken on the 25. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Now Rodgers. That's complete to the... And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score. The fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense for the Jets, ready to take over. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with it.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
Down to a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk. Why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football. That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a play fake. Rodgers steps away. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
You see this a lot on corner blitzes because they don't often get a shot at the quarterback, so they want to take it when they can. But this time, the hit came too late. Easy call for the official.
Now it's Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. McDermott. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
And take it right on the 30. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return.
And the Jets will take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Ball want to give up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man-running coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On play action, now Rodgers.
He finds Wilson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place. Granted,
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
The Bears are going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So here are the Lions to take over. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, so they lead this one as well as they begin things here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. McDermott, and that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Looking to throw on second down. McDermott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he stopped for no gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And New York set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 4-yard gain there.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stevenson.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Sometimes your crossers get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Give him 14 yards that time for a down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
A perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Stevenson.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Again, Stevenson.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So here we go, a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
They'll run with Stevenson.
Back now at Ford Field. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops, a tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Well, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Hall again on 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that gets correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Put that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
They'll give to Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson
From 3 yards out.
and the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. McDermott.
Throw over the middle and finds Williams.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to throw. McDermott. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
To throw on 3rd down, McDermott. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. This offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just start from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
All again on 2nd down.
Oh, nice move.
Now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So now the Lions down on the scoreboard. 1:12 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll look to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And, oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, what a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a one-touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace